Okay, so last, I think, definitely not least, we have Charles, who at the last meeting broke out into a Prince song. It was in the spring, talking about teaching scientific communication, the breakout session on teaching. And he did promise to sing Purple Rain a few months ago.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, can you describe your REU site to your neighbor in 30 seconds? That's the thing that we did in Beck and Val's workshop. And you realize that it's really very important to do that, right? I mean, we decry how science communication is so terrible in this country and typical Americans can't understand us. Well, if we don't teach our REU students how to do it, how are we going to expect any improvement to happen in the next generation? So I think if there's one big takeaway, it's that you really, really should do it in your REU sites. Now how, right? Key points and so forth. It can be formal workshops. We have syllabi available, maybe just short, fun exercises, right? Like whether you can define your thing in 30 seconds. Some of the things that Beck was describing that they were doing, the students were supposed to use other methods to communicate their research or their experiences or what they were learning, their projects, for example. Like, can you describe your research with song, right? Acid rain, you know, for example. Or could you rap it, right? I like Big Sur, no I cannot lie. Oceanographers can't deny. The ocean is deep and crustaceans creep and you should do research with me because it's really, really neat, you know. Why not, right? Yeah, actually, no one knows this, but Sir Mix-a-Lot was a geoscientist before he went to rap. The point is, there are many different ways, and actually we were shown a lot of these ways in the experiments. Many people shared these things, and there's a lot of material online is available. But we must do it, and as was referred to earlier, yes, indeed. The communications doesn't just go about our science and about our research to people, but actually communications within our community, right? These kinds of things, issues that are big, tragedies otherwise, but communications with respect, ethically, as a community, whether or not you know what to say, the fact that you just are willing to say it and want to say it matters, and so we must do that. And there are handouts, a lot of ideas for specific activities. Creative communication, whether you want to do a learn it, teach it exercise, or whether you want to teach elevator pitches, things like that. We were shown a whole lot of different things online. And not only is the PowerPoint that Beck and Val used in our communications thing available online, they also have all kinds of things which relate actually to what Rob was talking about. Templates for good posters, how to use them, ideas. There's a lot available, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but please, everybody, make the effort to communicate their science to people, because that really does matter, and like I said, even if it's just one session for a few minutes at a time, or a 9-week, 2-hour per week workshop thing, whatever you do matters, and it will make a difference. If we do not model and teach science communication to our students, then we will be doomed to hear science communicated by our inferiors. Right? That's paraphrasing Plato. Did Plato rap? Does anybody here else have good ideas on how to sing about purple rain? Acid rain? Yeah, okay, something. I don't know. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. But that's for dinner, right? Okay. Anyway, that's all. Thanks.